Hello, this is Grant Hughes of Grant Hughes Investigates on YouTube. Please hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe. It really just hit that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. I put the beer pong table in the 3D model, but my character will just kind of walk through it. But I do have it in that position. Today's video is regarding the enhanced audio interviews of the Law and Crime FOIA requested body camera footage of Officer Nunez, who was the first officer on the scene that arrived with the defibrillator, and then I synced that up in yesterday's audio where the audio from his body camera and the 911 call completely align, and then he enters the house, and then we went through the information on that body camera footage. You know, so there's a couple things though that people are still confused about that I'll go over first. So let's just go upstairs, and there's a lot of people still just wondering over and over again about upstairs. So we're going to go all the way till when they go up to the 3rd floor. So here we go.
Please start it.
So there's the 3rd floor. You can obviously see that Kaylee's door is open and Murphy is actually in there. Now people say, well, after he said to close the door where Murphy is, he goes over to Madison's room. And yes, he does do that, but then after that he goes over to Kaylee's room and shuts the door. Maybe he wasn't aware, or maybe he didn't notice that Murphy was in there, you know, the first time, so he didn't know which room that he was referring to.
We're on 3rd floor, going up.
So right now he's looking, Officer Nunez is looking into Kaylee's room.
We got another. I'm not going to part.
And it appears that Madison's room is open, and right there the officer is putting his foot near the exit of the door and then just sort of leans in and knocks on the already open door on the side. Now there's a lot of people that say certain things, and you know the reality is you can only really tell that the door is open right. See, in the reflection of the mirror, you can't tell that it's open even now. Okay, because that's just the molding on the wall. You'll see it right here as you go around. Now you can, right in this area, you can see the hinge of the door, and it's open. Now that's reversed because that's the mirror, so the door is open on the right hand side and he's looking to his left. All right, so you got that, and then when the camera comes out right here, you can actually see into the room, but that's actually another shot of the mirror. So the door is on the other side, and this light right here is probably, it's hard to really make out what that is. Could be the bed, or you know, but it looks like it's kind of too far over to be the bed. I don't really know, but right there you're seeing more into the room, and then right there as the camera moves, the door isn't shutting or closing, it's just the camera's moving in regards to the mirror. All right, and so let's see if we can listen to that part.
Let me secure the outside first. So
Go to the front door.
There's the back entry. I was going to start taping it all off.
I'm keeping the outside off.
Okay.
So right now Gunderson's going upstairs, and he notices the dog in Kaylee's room.
There are 2 right. I was pretty tough. I already got it. I got in there.
Shut the door.
Shut the dog in there.
So it said, shut the door, shut the dog in there. So he goes up and he takes a right. And he looks in Kaylee and Madison's room. You can hear him. I mean, it really affected this Officer Nunez. So he shut that door. Okay, so right there, he just shut Madison's room door right there. You can hear the door shut. Now he heads over here to Kaylee's room. And while we don't hear the door shut, that's what he was doing. He was right there shutting the door in Kaylee's room. Now, I guess I can't absolutely prove to you that he shut the door there, but he made sure that the dog couldn't get into Madison's room and affect the crime scene. So apparently the dog, all night long, had the ability to go in that room, and he didn't go in there. Now, people get stuck on that, but the truth is, he just didn't go in there. That's the answer. You might want to ask why. Well, some dogs don't do that. He probably realized the situation instinctually and hid in the room. Okay? And also, when we're watching the interviews with Dylan and Bethany, especially the one with Dylan, Dylan talks about how she heard somebody she thought was Kaylee. So she thought it was Kaylee. Basically down here and then coming up these stairs. So in my 3D model, it would be something like this. They were down here. It sounded like they were singing, listening to music or whatever, and then going upstairs. And she thought it was Kaylee because she heard Murphy going up there. And then at the top of the stairs, she heard the person say, "Hey, there's somebody here." And then they ran back down the stairs, but there were heavy footprints, as if they were wearing their Doc Marten shoes. But Xana was found without shoes on, and the only person that would have had some heavy shoes on, or likely would have made a sound that sounded like that, would have been Brian Koberger chasing somebody down the stairs. Now, all of the evidence in the case suggests that it's Xana Kernodle. I mean, 100%. I mean, you have Xana found in her room down here, and you have Kaylee found upstairs behind Madison Mogen, as if they were already in bed and they were sort of surprised by Brian Koberger. All right, so there's also not any mention of somebody going back up the stairs, because that's necessarily what would have had to have happened in her story. It would be that Kaylee went up the stairs with Murphy. Then she ran down. Well, how did she get back upstairs in the room? Now, even Dylan admits later that it was probably Xana, and I think she just assumed it was Kaylee's voice because of the dog Murphy that was traveling with her. All right? So it's really that simple. And then at the very end, we also hear the part about how Dylan ran down to Kaylee's room. And it's like this. So right here's the beer pong table that I put in. And then if you back out this direction, so this is the direction backwards that Dylan would have gone down, almost exactly like this. Around at the bottom of the stairs, you go around, and then now you're right in Bethany's room. So from Bethany's room, it's straight ahead. That's the front door right there. This goes up the stairs, and Dylan's room is right through this wall behind the couch. All right. So what we're going to do right now is listen to the enhanced audio, where you can really hear everything that they say really clearly, and you'll just be able to determine for yourself what they're saying. But I'm 100% certain that it's Xana Kernodle that she was referring to as Kaylee. So let's get started on that right now.
They were dressed at 4 a.m. in the main room.
This is one of the...
pretty much they were in the main room. I heard them dancing and laughing. Kaylee went upstairs and she screamed because someone was in the room and she ran downstairs. And I kept calling her name and she wouldn't answer. And then I saw the guy. I just locked the door and then I ran downstairs to... We don't know what's going on.
Can you come here with me, please? Break Fire 3170. Could you guys grab some blankets for all these people out here?
Oh, okay.
Nope. Just come over here with me, please. Okay. Just give me 1 second, please. I'm gonna get your name and information. Just 1 second. We'll get you a blanket and stuff, alright? Thanks, guys. Yeah, that'd be good for now, and then maybe the big white blankets whenever you move on. Actually, you guys probably just hang on to these whenever. Is that ambulance on its way?
No, they got it.
Okay. We would like a blanket right now. It's temporary. Anybody like one for your feet to stand on? Okay. I'll let you. Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, if that ambulance shows up, that'd be great. Please grab some blankets. Yeah, 1 second, man. Let me just grab all your guys' info. They're warmer. Okay. I know she was barefoot, so I was hoping to get something for her, but thank you very much. Thanks, boss. Justin. And your person. And your middle name. What's your phone number to reach out? Okay. And is this your address?
Yes.
What's that address?
1122 King Road.
Is your driver's license right?
Yes.
Okay. How much have you seen on that?
No, I don't really know. I just saw it. My friend, when I called because we were so scared, we're like, can you please help us? And that's all I saw. Told us not to go in there. That man right there. That I'll show you around.
They're going there.
Yeah, and that's when he told us you need to call the cops right now to get in there.
Okay. Do you mind just waiting over there for me, please? Okay. Now I overheard you talking about last night.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to. The more we know right now, the better. We can start this process.
Yeah.
Somebody will probably be revisiting this interview with you.
Yeah.
Very soon. Again,
Okay.
So you're probably gonna have to retell the story.
That's fine.
All right. What do you remember seeing? What started?
I remember I was in my room and I was trying to go to bed and I heard Kaylee, who ex-girlfriend who has the dog in her.
Real fast. Which one is your room?
Kaylee.
Which one is your room?
Oh,
What room are you in? You were in that room?
My room, not Xander's room. My room.
And your room is this one right here?
Next to the stairs. That one is Xander's room.
Second floor room.
Second floor.
Okay.
All I heard was I heard her go upstairs and go, okay, I'm going to go to sleep now because she's going upstairs.
And you heard who go upstairs?
Kaylee and the dog Murphy.
And upstairs to the very top?
Yeah, that's where her room is.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden I heard her walking up, I heard her scream, and she ran upstairs because she saw someone. That's what I'm pretty sure she said. Someone's here, and she screamed and just ran downstairs. And I called for her name, but I jumped up and locked my door because I was so scared. I heard someone in the bathroom, and I heard her crying, and I heard some guy say that you're going to be okay, I'm going to help you. And I kept calling her name, but she wasn't answering. And then I opened the door for a second, and I saw this guy, and he was not insanely tall, but he was wearing all black, and like this mask, which was covering his forehead and his mouth. And I locked the door, and I called and I didn't know what to do.
This is at 4
a.m. Yes. Okay. And so then I just ran down.
You left here.
Yeah, I left my room down to. She's that one with the white blinds at the very bottom. Okay. I ran down there and we talked, and we just locked the door. We didn't think anything of it. We're like, nothing happens in Moscow, so we just like tried to go to bed. And then we woke up, and it was weird because none of our roommates were up, and we called all of them. They were not waking up, and so me and like, this is weird. So I called and to come over, and then that's when all this happened.
Who all lives here with you?
Me, that woman right there.
Okay. Who's Xana?
Xana is the girl in there.
Is the girl that lives this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Xana, how do you spell her name?
Xana.
Do you know if she has a middle name?
Alexis, I think.
Do you know what her last name is?
Kernodle. K. I don't know how to spell it really. K. You know? RNODLE.
K-A-E-R.
K-E-R.
K-E-R.
N-O.
N-O.
L-E.
D-L-E. Okay.
X-A-N-A.
X-A-N-A. Okay.
Ethan, who's in there, he doesn't actually live here, but he's here like almost all the time.
There's a male that lives here, and
he doesn't actually live here. He's in the room with Xana, I believe.
He's in there right now.
But he doesn't live here, but he's here a lot. And then there's Maddie, Mogan, and Kaylee up top. I don't know where they're at though.
Maddie
Mogan, and
Maddie
Kaylee.
Mogan.
Yeah.
And who?
Kaylee Goncalves. She's the girl that I was talking about, Kaylee, who I just heard her go upstairs and run back downstairs.
Okay. And the guy that lives here, his name is what? He's usually
Ethan.
Ethan. And you knew he was here this morning?
No, I didn't know. I had no idea he was here.
Okay. Alright, describe the guy that you saw.
I don't think he was a little bit taller than me. And, I couldn't really see much of him, but I'm almost positive he was wearing a full black outfit. And he had this mask that was just over his forehead and over his mouth, and he didn't say anything to me, like, at all. I just shut the door and locked it, because I didn't know what to do. And I think he went out, like, the sliding door in the kitchen that goes up to the backyard. And then I didn't know anything else, so I called, and I was like, I just need to come downstairs and find you, because I don't know where anyone else is. And I called Maddie, I called Xana, I called Kaylee, no one would answer.
Okay. Alright. For Xana, do you know how old she is?
She's 20.
Is she in the house?
Yeah, not anymore.
Okay. She's a student at UBI?
Yes.
Do you have any contact information for her parents?
No,
It's okay. Well,
okay.
we can get that eventually.
Her dad's name.
And then Ethan. E-T-H-A-N?
And Chapin, C-H-A-P-I-N.
Hey, real fast. She's saying there's one around 4. There's a guy, black mask, was in there. She didn't recognize him. She heard girls screaming upstairs. She got scared, locked herself in the room, and then the screaming all stopped. She's pretty sure that this masked person went out that back. And right now I'm getting all victim information. She knows where the 2 girls are up there. I haven't told her who's deceased or anything like that. They just have 4 people that are unaccounted for right now.
Whose dog?
Whose dog? Who owns a dog? Okay.
Tyson's on his way, and
Okay. And she knows a bunch of the people who are living here. I'm getting all their names, and then I'll finish collecting all their information. Okay. How old is Ethan?
Can I apologize? We have a door downstairs next to the bathroom that's got a padlock on, or a lock on it. You guys?
We don't know.
Okay. Who has access to that room? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not something you guys normally do?
No, we have no idea what it is.
Okay. So Ethan, how old is Ethan?
I believe he just turned 20.
20. And it's Chapin, Chapin.
Yes, I believe.
Okay. Do you happen to know either of their date of birth?
No, I know knows Xana's date of birth.
Okay. No worries. And Ethan's also a U of I student?
Yes, yes.
And you don't see him here right now? You see, but pretty sure he's in that room.
I think so. I think it's what told me. I don't know for sure.
Alright, and then the 2 additional roommates that aren't here right now,
They're not.
that aren't here with you,
Yeah.
what are their names?
Maddie Mogan, MADDIEMOGEN. And then Kaylee, KAYLEE. Goncalves, GONCLAVES. I think that's how you spell it.
How old is Maddie?
21. Or 21 or 22, I can't remember. They're both over 21, but I don't know exactly.
I think so. How old is Kaylee?
Over 21, I believe she's 21 or 22. Sorry, I don't quite remember.
It's okay. You're doing great.
Thanks.
Okay. I'm asking a lot of you, so
Sorry,
I appreciate you.
Don't say anything.
You're doing very well.
Do you know if the other 2 girls are upstairs or not?
Right now, what we got to do is we got to process this whole thing.
That makes sense.
I don't know what I'd be permitted to tell you
That's fine.
right
That's
now. Okay.
fine. I understand.
Okay, let's go back. I just want to make sure we're getting everything. So you're sure at about 4 this morning?
Yes, it was 4:10.
You first noticed a guy.
Well, I first noticed Kaylee go upstairs and scream and run downstairs.
So 4 this morning, went upstairs
Yeah.
to the way top.
Yes, to her room. With Murphy, the dog.
Okay.
And
And
then
then you heard Kaylee scream.
I heard her scream and run as fast as she could downstairs. And she said, someone's here.
She ran downstairs.
Yes, I could hear, you can hear everything. Pretty much. I heard her run downstairs really fast. And then I heard Murphy barking a lot.
Okay.
And then I heard her going to I think it was the bathroom, and I remember her sobbing, and I just remember hearing this guy's voice that I didn't recognize saying, you're gonna be okay, I'm gonna help you, but it wasn't like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it wasn't in like a nice way, it was like a weird way, like a weird tone.
You're gonna be okay. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah.
And you didn't hear anything from Kaylee anymore? at that
No,
point?
after that I didn't hear anything. So then I kept calling for her name. I called on my phone, I called Xana, Maddie, and Kaylee, none of them answered. So then I opened up the door to look, and that's when I saw the guy pass by. He looked at me, but he didn't come towards me or say anything, which was really confusing to me. I don't understand that. And I'm pretty sure he went out the side door. And then I called and said she thought maybe there was a fire or like a firework. We didn't know. She heard this loud noise and there was a light, I guess.
Did you hear like a pop, like a bang?
I don't know. Did you hear it bang?
It's what she heard.
Okay.
It's what she heard. What's
Okay, never mind. You sit there. I didn't hear that.
Hey, where are you going right now?
I'm just going to pick up my phone.
Okay. Where's your friend live? To the left, please.
Yeah, I can go.
Okay.
I don't think I ever heard a bang. I didn't think anything about fire or firework.
Or a
until
gunshot
I called her. I don't
anything.
think I heard anything of that, but I also was kind of in and out of it because I was so scared and I was really tired. And that's when I called and I told her, I need to come to your room because she was the only one that was answering me, so I just ran down there. And for a second I stopped and I saw Xana passed out and I thought maybe she was just like sleeping or something. I didn't think anything because I was so out of it. And I went into the room and we just fell asleep. And then we woke up this morning and no one was waking up at all. Like no one was answering, which was really weird because all of us wake up around like 9 or 10. And then I called to come check. And he came here first. And I told him what happened. And then he looked in the room and he said, you need to get out and call the cops.
Okay. the guy that you saw? I know it was dark, right? Or were there lights on in the house?
I think there were lights on in the house, I believe.
Okay.
I don't really know what he looked like because he had a mask, but he wasn't like super tall.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10". I think it was maybe my height an inch or two higher or lower. I can't really remember.
So about 6 foot.
I think so. Around there.
How was he built? Fat, skinny, stocky?
More like skinny, but like basketball player kind of skinny. Like not too skinny, but like almost a bit skinny in a way. That's what I think. I don't know for sure.
And then the voice, he said, when he said those words, you didn't recognize that voice before.
I didn't recognize him or his voice. I mean, I also couldn't see him, but I didn't recognize that voice at all. So it didn't cross my mind if that could be.
Did you guys have a party last night too? Or?
Not tonight, but there was and we had like a formal thing beforehand. That was 2 days ago.
Okay. Is there anything that popped out about that event that was concerning?
No, I mean, I went to see because Ethan, he is somebody in Sienna, and who are dating, and Sienna went there. I was there for a little bit, and then I went to my friend's house down the street, and then I came back home with my friend. Everything was fine, nothing weird at all, nothing suspicious, until 4 a.m.
Okay. Alright. I don't think I have any more questions for you right now.
Okay, if you do, it's fine.
Somebody else will.
Okay, sounds good.
So let's grab that. Let's go back over there.
Okay.
All right. Who else lives here? Can I get your last name, please? Okay. Hey.
It's his brother's walking out this way.
Okay. Do you mind hanging out here, please? You said. Okay. Can you spell that for me? You have a middle name? What's your date of birth? What's a good phone number to reach you at? And then is your driver's license through what state?
Sorry.
What state is your driver's license through? Do you have a room that's assigned to you here? When you go in?
No one else does.
Were you here last night?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay if you walk over to my car with me and we can talk over there? Okay. I'll tell you the same thing I told her, is you guys are probably going to be talking to a lot of people, retelling the same story. So,
Am I still allowed to go home soon? For Thanksgiving?
we can't hold you forever. Okay. So you'll cross that bridge when it gets there, and the detectives will work with you guys to get a hold of you however we best can. Okay. So you were here last night. What time frame were you here through now? Were you here the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. What time did you get here last night?
Can I check?
Yeah. And while you do that, I'll turn off my lights here. I'll be right back. I forgot you were here, man. Do you still want to hang out here?
I just want to know what's going on.
Yeah. I don't know how much I'm allowed to disclose right now. We're processing what's going on in the scene. As soon as we know for sure, we can tell you guys what's going on. We absolutely will. I know it sucks to be in the dark with this, but okay. And what's your relationship again? Okay. Yeah, man. As soon as I know we're able to fill you in on what's going on, we'll let you know. Okay. Like I said, you're welcome to get out at any point. If you want to hang out here, you can because it's warm. If not, if you want to hang out with him, you can hang out outside too. Okay. Tell you what, I'll just crack the door. I'll try to not lock it on you so can you get water dishes. We can start. Yeah, we can see if somebody can bring some of that stuff by. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so what time were you here last night?
About like 1:24 or something in the morning.
Today?
Yeah.
1:24 you got here?
I think.
Okay, what was going on at about 1:24?
Me and my friend watching Vampire Diaries on the couch.
You and... Okay. Watching Vampire Diaries.
Yeah. Yeah.
You... Okay.
And then she's just one of my friends. I'm sitting over there. That you just took.
Oh, okay. All female.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so you guys watching Vampire Diaries out in this the second level? Okay, and then for how long?
I don't know. And then Maddie and Kayla came home from the club. And then we all hung out in Kaylee's room for a little.
So Maddie and Kaylee were at the club.
Yeah.
You know how long they were there? Probably till closing at least.
I don't know. They went to drug truck after.
Grub truck. Okay. And then they came home at about what time?
Sorry.
It's okay. You're doing great. So they did get home at 2?
Ish.
How do you know that?
I just have a picture of Kaylee's room with Murphy.
Okay. Then what happened after that?
And then me and Maddie took out Murphy, and then
Murphy's the dog?
yeah,
Okay.
and then I went inside to go to bed, and she was still taking him out. And then I was in my bed, like, about to go to sleep, and Maddie just said that she lost Murphy. Like, she was, like, and was wondering if he was with me, and I just said no. And then we went to bed.
What time do you think you fell asleep?
Maybe 2:30, 3.
Okay. What time did you wake up at all between 2
I
and...
thought I heard something like loud and Murphy like bark. Like usually like he barks at things. And then I thought I saw like a firecracker, so I thought someone maybe was just drunk and like lit a firecracker in the house. But I wasn't even really sure because I was kind of still asleep, so I wasn't sure if it was like real.
So, I'm sorry, I had listened to a couple things at a time. Loud, you thought you saw a firecracker because of a quick flash?
Yeah, through like my door, but I was like still half asleep, so I don't know if it was like real or not. I thought it was maybe a dream.
Okay. And then, did you ever pick up your phone to see what time that was? Or?
Oh, maybe I might have called her and asked her what was happening, because sometimes we hear things and I'll call her and be like, oh, what was happening? It's usually just Ethan.
Okay.
Do you guys recognize all these vehicles in here?
Yeah. I tried to call Maddie and Ethan and Xana and all them at like 4:20.
So you called
I tried to call
Maddie?
answering, but
at what time?
4:30 and 4:22. And then 4:21.
Okay.
And then Ethan at 4:22. And then Kaylee at 4:31. I thought that was listening.
4:31?
Yeah.
So no answer, and then did you go to sleep after that?
Yeah, I just kind of fell asleep again. I was like half awake.
Okay, and then what, throughout your day, you got up at what time today?
I like woke up because my jaw was hurting really bad. I took some Advil at like 6 or 7, and then I just went back to bed. So I figured no one would be up anyways. And then I didn't wake up until we called you guys.
Okay. Moscow 70, could I get the time this call was generated? Copy, thank you. Alright. Do you remember seeing anybody in there
I
that
was
wouldn't
just
belong?
downstairs the whole time with my door locked. So that's why I always sit there. Because I get scared. I didn't really hear anything either. I thought they were just being like loud and making food.
Very typical.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any parent contact information for...
I know Maddie is.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. I know her boyfriend.
Okay, what's Maddie's boyfriend's name?
Could we make the last one?
Is anybody having any issues with any boys?
He lives in Boise.
Okay, so he wouldn't be up here right now.
This is the last one.
And then I was talking to you about the formal stuff, right?
No, that was
Those are, okay, so you guys have a
I got
formal...
some people over for formal yesterday. Yeah.
No issues? Okay, everybody got along? Alright. And you were out here when I rolled up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I was maybe
Okay. So I don't know if I have any other questions for you right now. Okay, I appreciate that you did very well recalling as things become more clear. Write them down or something so you don't forget.
Okay.
Sound like a good plan? Like I said, some other people are going to be talking here. And then we'll make sure everybody has the detective's case number, or the detective information, and so that you can reach out to us if anything comes to mind, and not just wait for us to reach out to you. That makes sense? Okay. Physically, are you doing fine otherwise? Okay. Alright, we'll go back there. Thank you very much. Does anybody else live here?
All right. Well, hope you guys found that a little bit more easy to understand by having the enhanced audio. Kind of got rid of a lot of the, the chainsaws and other audio that was out there. So hope it worked for you guys. So if you can hit that like button for me, I'd really appreciate it. Share the video and subscribe to my channel. And thank you all very much for watching. And as I always say, until next time, be safe out there.